Yo, what's good, family? Too Fast 18 back with some more Epic 7 content. Today, we're going to be doing another review, actually, of a new unit that has grown on me a lot since I've been focusing on Arena, right? And that unit is going to be this man's right here. Basar, man. This guy is like... He is very much, if you are running like speed teams and things like that, very much needed for those units that have will gear. He shuts that shit down. Crimson Armin, what do you call it? Deanne. Who else gives fucking buffs? That's annoying. I know there's one more person, but those are the main two especially. Even Kitty Clarissa, shit like that. Right? Now, the reason why I say he is like very much needed is because nowadays the meta is shifting hard, especially up in high arena, and people are just like either building tanky shit, and their tanky shit is guaranteed to have will on it. They're not in there naked, trust me. So Basar, let's do the formalities and go over his skill set. His S3 Sandstorm, attack all enemies with a sand magic, dispelling all debuffs and making them unable to be buffed for 2 turns, right? Second skill, attack all enemies by releasing a hot sand hurricane with a 60% chance to decrease hit for 2 turns. Next skill, his first skill, attack with a wind magic with a 50% chance to transfer 1 debuff from the caster to the enemy. For all the Summoner people out there, you already know what that is. That's basically like the, what they call them, the Sea Emperors. You know, their first skill, they return debuffs and shit. I mean, this man's so squishy, he be getting smacked, basically. For me, at least. I need to build him differently. But as you can see, how I have him built is speed set with a hit set. He's sync, I guess you could say sync, but he goes after my Ruzid, and you see that fucking effectiveness, right? Y'all see that shit. Oh, some of y'all didn't know that shit can go that high, did you? Oh, yeah, I think the cap is like 200 or some shit like that. But yeah, I got 126. Reason being is just, fuck it. You know, I just want to make sure people get stripped, because sometimes them not getting stripped because I didn't have enough effectiveness or some shit like that, it's annoying. This isn't like guaranteed or anything like that, but it relieves stress or off my mind, thinking like, damn, I don't understand. You know, I'm at like 80 something effectiveness, and yet they still now I'm at 126. I know for a fact, like, look, that was just straight up RNG. These niggas got lucky. You see what I'm saying? I'm not beating myself up mentally because I know my shit is plus 120 effectiveness. So RNG is just, you know, not my friend today, which is cool. It happens. That's how the game works. Now, for artifacts, what I use on him is, what the fuck? Chill out, bro. Is Abyssal Crown. The reason I use Abyssal Crown, like I talked about in my last video, is that in the patch that they put out, they changed certain artifacts. So like this is a great example of an artifact where the chance for it to proc and stun the enemy applies after his skills, right? So I do this move here, which is his strip, and make them unable for buff. The attack will come out, strip them, and then the Abyssal Crown will have the chance to proc and stun said enemies, which is pretty damn OP. So is it the #1 artifact? You probably asking yourself. I mean, not really, but I love it. That's an extra free stun. My arena team consists of CC any fucking way. So this is a plus for me. Maybe not for you. You know, you can use Cyril Ren, Kyle Dara if you building him for damage and shit like that. It just depends how you're building your Basar. For me, my Basar is just to support, to strip. I don't have what it takes right now to build him damage-wise. You know, hybrid. I usually like to build my units hybrid, but for now, he does his job. He's stripping and taking care of business. Now, I'm going to teach y'all some secrets about Basar. There are some secrets to this man that, you know, using him in high rank arena, I've come to realize, and it's like, yo, this man is crazy cool, son. Crazy cool. All right. First, what I want to get into is his crit rate, right? My crit hit chance. You see, right now that shit is low. That shit is low mainly because of ML Kens. Higher up, you're fighting light and dark units. The shit that's just annoying, you know? ML Ken up there are ridiculous, you know? They'll one-shot your shit with revenge. So if I had high crit, anyhow he crit on those ML Kens, he's gonna get revenge and kill. You see my HP, that shit is pathetic, right? So if I don't crit, even if he does counter, he won't do his passive, the little shit where he rise you up in the air, kicking the shit out of you. You know, he'll just do the 1, 2, 3 punch, and you know that most likely won't kill me. But that's why I have it at 19%. But because it's free gear removal, I switch it around. And the reason I switch it around is because this man S3, this unable to be buff, most people probably don't even know this, man. But yo, there's a lot of defense that have K-Rons on it, right? Anyhow that shit lands on K-Ron, you can automatically take him out. His passive will not work. The immortality will not come up. Just like a Theo from Summoner's War. That indoor shit will not come up when you block beneficial effect. That's basically what this is. Blocking beneficial effect, right? So you need high crit. So I change back and forth between this right here, which is same speed but crit chance, right? Reason being is because when I'm facing against K-Ron, since I'm wind, I have a high chance to miss. Anyhow I miss, I will not strip if he's wearing will. 2, he's not getting debuff. He's not getting this fucking unable to be buffed for 2 turns. He is more than likely just gonna be chilling. If you see that miss pop up, you know ain't shit happening to that unit. Ain't shit. So you raise the crit. That's why I love crit in this game. You raise a crit, that shit will crit on said unit. Once it crit, you know for a fact that is a connected hit, and it has a high chance to debuff, to dispel, and then debuff if he is wearing will gear. So that's why I switch back and forth. So that is some secret some people might not even know. You know what I mean? So apply that wisely when you're using a unit like Basar, because people up here, man, higher up in the arena, they're clever as hell. I gotta give it to them. They're clever, but I'm also learning from them. You know, keep doing, like, trying to guess their defense and trying different methods and trying different things and come up with these formulas and ways to defeat them. And it's rewarding when you can come up with things like this, man. It's pretty amazing. Basar is a very good unit to shut down K-Rons, shut down ML Kens, to strip them, because people are putting will gear in their ML Kens too, because they know units like ML Arminta is broken as shit, and she's out there just dropping meteorites and stunning up whole teams, so they not with the shits. They gang their mans up to like, yo, you gotta get through this before you can get to me to stun me up. So that's why I got the homie Basar with low crit chance, so I can, you know, sweep up in there with my Panther, strip all that good shit, put the debuff down, and then Arminta goes next, dropping bombs on niggas, man. And I take out ML Ken like right away. Now, let's see if we can actually find a match. Let's see. Alright, so it's because it got reset. I'm just gonna fight somebody easy real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna fight somebody easy real quick, and then we're gonna refresh it. Of course, lag and shit, connecting issues. Why you gotta connect so long, boy? All right, so. I will show you all my power. I'll show you justice. Sorry for the little sniffles, niggas. A little sick. All right, so this is basically demonstrating, right? As you can see, he didn't crit. So let's say there was an ML Ken there, right? He's not proccing that counterattack, the one that takes you up in the air, that's gonna annihilate you. So I get the strip, debuff, drop bombs, right? And then I got Oxlot to put my ML Arminta back into go. And if she had her Ethic Scepter proc, it'd been 2-turn cooldown for my S3. But because, you know, if you got a burn, she's gonna do her S2. It's gonna increase her her speed anyway. But they're dead. But that's basically how I do arena. I'll do a different video on auxiliary lots, but I'm just trying to find like a good like example of like a MLK team or some shit. So we're gonna refresh this. I could clear this, but we just want to show you what this man Basar can do. Come on, man. Stop the connecting. All right, so they got a Kayron there. Okay, so that's a good example, right? So I'm gonna put, do they got MLK? No. All right, so boom, because this shit is free. Now, granted, this shit is not 100% gonna work every time. You feel me? But it just gives me a good chance because I'm gonna crit. All right, so you see this top team, right? With the Kayron and the what's his name? Fat Cat. I won't hit that even with high crit rate because there's a chance to miss anyway. Because this man Fat Cat is so broken, bro. So we're gonna do this team. Kayron is the main threat, right? Connecting issues. Come on, bro. Do I want Oxalot? I could just bring in Luna. Yeah, we'll just keep him. Yeah, we'll just keep him.
Don't be afraid.
So if this Kayron has got Will Gear, which he does not, but let's just see if we can apply the unable to be buffed so you can see me killing him.
Time to put an end to this.
So okay, I didn't get the crit, but I didn't get the miss. And he resisted any fucking way. Okay.
Should I fight like lots?
So let's see. Ethic Scepter is gonna proc.
Now, who first?
It didn't proc. Let's burn him. Didn't get the burn. Damn, what's going on?
Let's move quiet.
Alright, so let's hit you with the slow.
I won't lose to anyone.
We're gonna hit these people with the silence.
Victory is mine.
They're resisting like crazy. Let's see if we can get this stun.
You're boring me. Shall we begin?
Let's hit you.
I'll have to warm up.
Let's put you in immortality.
Prepare yourselves. It's time for fireworks. I'll protect you.
That's fine.
Luminescence. Glory.
Prepare yourself. Obey. Kneel.
Oh no, I think we actually lost. All right, so yeah, we lost because he's gonna extend that buff. All right, so that didn't work as planned. RNG fucked me over. They resisted like a mug, even though, like I said, I have 120 plus effectiveness, yet they still resisted it anyway. You know what I mean? So it happens. All right, let's try that again though. RNG isn't always on my side, bruh.
Sacrifice my life to protect Eton. Do you know who I
Let's try that again.
Close your eyes.
Missed on him this time, so he won't still be getting it. But let's see if we'll get all right, unable to buff on those. Good.
I can't take this anymore.
I'll show you my ability.
We'll do this.
Now's my time to shine.
Show me what you got.
So Ethic Scepter procced, right? Mind you, I also have Ethic Scepter on my what's his name? Auxiliary lots as well. So this man is dead.
Should I fight like lots?
we are going to can't be buffed. They all can't be buffed anyway. So we're gonna proc this guy so he can move up ahead to do his S3. He got silenced anyway. Now everything wanna work. It's funny.
Brace yourself.
See, the Abyssal Crown stun her up there. So I'm gonna burn this so she can move forward. Crowd was silenced as well. Can't do his S3. See, this is the shit I be talking about, man. This is RNG for you. Now everything wants to work. Even though I gear it for it to work that way, but you know, see, stunned already. Ethic Scepter, procced up, already got my shit. Even though they're not dead, Oxlot will have and mind you, this skill isn't even like maxed out yet, so he's not even giving 100% yet. So I put her again to go, wham,
It's time to show you what I've got.
and burn some peoples. So basically, I'm just here cycling my ML Armenta, yo. That's all it is. 1 DPS cycling. I got my Ruzid, S3. Now I'm popping them down there. He's dead.
They get on my nerves.
Ethic Scepter proc. Next turn again. Now if Oxlot Ethic Scepter procs, then he will give her the turn again, and she will have her let's see.
Show me what you got.
Oh, she already has it. See? Look how fast I'm getting this shit. It's RNG based as fuck, but I leveled the artifact up to proc. At max, I believe that shit is like 50%. You know, that's the ways to go, but that's just an example. So if that was like an ML Ken, I would take the crit rate off and just put like the regular attack or whatever. And for the K-Ron, you know, it missed that time, and the other time as well, the last match, he resisted it. But it just goes to show, as long as he crit, it has a high chance of landing on him because it won't miss because of the elemental disadvantage. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I believe this man Basar is like a shutdown. I wish I could have displayed it better, you know, actually get the what you call it, the unable to be buff, so you can see when he's unable to be buff, he fucking like you can take him out because his immortality won't pop up. So that's my answer for those like K-Ron teams and shit like that, is just switching my gear back and forth. And you probably think like, that's kind of a way, da. Look, man, nigga, I'm balling, son. You could be balling too. Don't be cheap. You gotta do what you gotta do, try to win. You feel me? Alright, so I'm gonna put this back. But yeah, so that's basically it for Basar. I haven't even maxed his gear. There's still, look at his sword and his, you know what I mean? So he still got some ways to go to improve some, but I ain't too worried. That's basically it for this unit though. Basar is like that guy, man. He's cool. He slept on. I need to Mulligore his S3 to get that 1 turn cooldown as well, to get this shit back up fast, because, you know, if things were working out where, let's say, a certain someone isn't like, what do you call it, despelled or unable to be buffed, you know, if it's 4 turns, I can cycle him with Oxlot so he can get that shit fast. Because let's say Crimson Armin, he was able to not get stunned up and shit like that, and also didn't get the buffs. He could still do his fucking move, right? Yes, 3. But if I can cycle this shit fast enough, let's say the other 3 are stunned, cycle this shit fast enough, I have my strip again, and I can strip all that shit. That's, yo, Basar is amazing, man. But if you have any questions, leave in the comment below. Like, comment, subscribe, and that is my review on Basar. Thanks.